Compromise is hard, and if you've ever struggled to find compromise with a loved one, you're in the right place. In this quick video, I'm going to walk you through 3 simple steps to get from stuck to good. My name is Valerie Krieg, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker in the state of Colorado, and I help high conflict couples find their calm. So, compromise. Compromise is tough. Sometimes it can feel almost impossible to come to an agreement or to find common ground. But the good news is that there are 3 easy tips that'll help you get from stuck to a solution that feels good for the both of you. So those 3 simple tips. 1, gain clarity. 2, find common ground. And 3, accept influence. So in this first step of compromise, I'm actually going to ask you to take a break from the argument and spend some time in self-reflection. Spend some time gaining clarity. Walk through the problem and think about the details. I'm going to have you grab a pen and a piece of paper and actually write these details down. Think about the who, the what, the why, the when, the how, and work through the issues of the problem. Get really specific and get really clear. And as you're getting clear about the specifics and the details, think about your needs. What do you need in this situation? And where do those needs come from? Think about your wants and notice the difference between your needs and your wants and the wiggle room in between. And as you're thinking about your wants and your needs, I'm going to ask you to get clear on your emotions. Focus on the feelings that come up when you think about this problem, the feelings that come up when you think about compromising, and ask yourself why. Where do these feelings come from? What's my story here? And I want you to get really clear on your story because I'm going to ask you to share that story with your partner so that they get it too, so that they can understand your needs and that they understand that you're just not stuck. It's not that you don't want to give, it's that this is really, really important to you and you can help explain to them why. So first step, again, gain clarity and gain clarity with yourself. Second step, I want you to go to your partner and look for common ground. Now, before you pull out that laundry list of wants and needs and give it to your partner, I want you to spend some time asking them about their wants and their needs. Talk to them about what they need in the situation, what they want in the situation, where they have wiggle room, and spend some time thinking about their emotions, their feelings. Why do they have those needs? Why is it so important to them? And as you're walking through those wants and those needs, if you find that you don't understand, if you just don't get it, be curious. Ask your partner questions. Really listen to understand their why and their thoughts and their feelings and their emotions. And once you feel like you really get it, you really get where they're coming from, that's when I'm going to ask you to pull out your list of wants and needs, and compare. And look for areas where you actually agree. Find that common ground. Now, I know that this can be hard. And if you're pulling out those 2 lists of wants and needs and you still have a hard time finding common ground, I want you to step back and look at the bigger picture. Think about your goals as a couple. Think about your dreams and your wishes for the future and try to find common ground there. And once you've found that common ground, you can work out the details. I mean, the good news is once we have common ground, once we have shared goals and shared dreams, everything else is just logistics. So again, that second step, find common ground. And once you find common ground, I want you to move on to step number 3, accepting influence. And this is hard because this is where I'm going to ask you to say yes. Say yes to your partner even when you might want to say no. Accepting influence is all about trying to meet your partner's needs, even if you can't meet them in the way that they originally wanted you to meet them in. Look for areas where you can see their perspective. Where you can take their side, where you really can give a little, wiggle a little, and give them what they need in this situation. Remember, compromise is not about winning. It's about finding a satisfying solution to this problem. So both you and your partner get your needs met. And I want you to keep an open mind during this conversation. Accepting influence is all about keeping an open mind and seeing where they're coming from. And if you keep an open mind, and you show that you keep an open mind, there's a pretty good chance that your partner is going to keep an open mind as well. So that's step number 3, accept influence. Say yes where you can say yes. So those are the 3 steps for finding compromise. Again, just to review, next time you're stuck, I want you to seek clarity, find common ground, and accept influence. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and if you found this video helpful, like our video, stay tuned. We'll be posting more to help you through difficult conflict in your relationship. And I want you to leave a comment in the comments below and tell me about a time where you've really struggled to compromise. I'd love to hear your story.